Long before recorded history, before Atlantis, before even ancient Egypt, there was Lemuria, a civilization of profound wisdom, unity, and spiritual mastery. But what if I told you that the Lemurians foresaw the future, that they knew their time on Earth would end, but that one day their wisdom would rise again? According to ancient prophecies, we are now living in a time they spoke of, the Great Awakening, a time when humanity would either rise into the higher states of consciousness or repeat the cycles of the past. Welcome back to Lemuria, the art of remembering, where we explore the lost wisdom of Lemuria, sacred geometry, numerology, energy healing, and the cosmic frequencies that we are reawakening in us today. I am Cherry, a spiritual life coach, energy alchemist, numerologist, and high priestess, here to help you integrate the sacred knowledge of the past civilizations and awaken the divine blueprint within you. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the Lemurian Prophecies and the awakening of humanity. We'll explore the Lemurian predictions about Earth's future, the role of Lemurian souls in today's awakening, how to integrate this ancient wisdom into modern life, and what's coming next in the global shift towards higher consciousness. Okay, pause for a second. Before we dive deep into this transmission, if you're feeling that inner spark, that something ancient and sacred is being remembered within you, this space is for you. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification so you never miss a soul activation, a wake-up call, or a portal of truth. This isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a space of soul reclamation, a temple for those who are ready to deprogram, rise up, and embody their full divine frequency. So if your soul is whispering yes right now, honor that. Subscribe, stay close, and let's walk this path of remembrance together. Take a deep breath, ground your energy, and let's step into the ancient future. Let's start with Lemurians' prophecies about the future of the Earth. The Lemurians were not just an advanced spiritual civilization. They were also visionaries. Through their deep connection with universal consciousness, they foresaw future cycles of human evolution and the shifts that would define Earth's destiny. So what did the Lemurians foresee? A great fall in consciousness. They knew humanity would enter a period of separation, forgetfulness, and materialism, the rise and fall of civilizations. They saw how power-driven societies would rise only to collapse under their own imbalance. The return of ancient wisdom. They predicted that when their time was right, their knowledge would resurface, guiding souls back to unity and higher consciousness, a planetary awakening. They spoke of a time when Earth's vibration would shift, activating the soul who once walked Lemuria. Prophecies and modern parallels. When we look around at our world today, we see both chaos and awakening happening simultaneously. People are questioning systems, being drawn to ancient wisdom, and experiencing spiritual activations. Could this be the very moment the Lemurians saw thousands of years ago? Could this be the moment the Lemurians saw eons ago? Let's talk about something that's been bubbling in the collective consciousness lately. A deep soul feeling that something bigger is happening. No, you're not crazy. You're not imagining things. You're remembering. There's a shift unfolding right now on this planet. Return reckoning. When the surface looks chaotic, war, collapse, control, division, something far older and wiser is reawakening underneath. Just like how volcanoes appear still on the surface, but the molten and active below, our collective consciousness is stirring. And I believe the Lemurians knew this would happen. In fact, I believe they planned for it. Let me take you back for a moment. Thousands of years ago, long before Atlantis, there was a golden civilization known as Lemuria, a society rooted in unconditional love, unity consciousness, earth stewardship, and divine remembrance. The Lemurians were starseeds and soul architects. They lived from the heart, in harmony with the elements, the cosmos, and the inner divine. They could see the great forgetting would one day descend upon humanity, a time where people would feel lost, numb, disconnected from their soul. They foresaw the rise of ego, greed, patriarchy, distortion, and the trauma cycles that would follow. But they also saw hope, a time when the veil would thin, when people would begin to question the world they've been handed, when the feminine would rise again, when the grid of the earth would reactivate, and the star seeds would awaken, when the codes of Lemuria would begin to call to us again, through dreams, signs, water, sound, and sacred symbols. That time is now. That aching in your heart, that sense that you're here for more, that pull towards ancient teachings, energy healing, light language, sound activations, and remembering who you are. It's not random. It's a soul activation. It's a Lemurian seed code reawakening inside of you. You're not just watching the world unravel. You're here to weave a new one. This is the prophecy being fulfilled, not in fire and destruction, but in frequency and consciousness. And if you've been feeling like you don't belong in this current world, you're frustrated and burnt out with systems and stories that make no sense, you're called to help others but don't know how you are trying to heal, but something still feels missing, then I invite you to consider this. What if the missing part is your ancient self trying to get your attention? What if your trauma didn't break you? It buried your codes. What if the overwhelm is actually your sensitivity trying to protect the gifts you came here to awaken? Because you are not broken, as I keep on saying, you are not too sensitive. You are a Lemurian soul reawakening their mission. And I'm here to help you anchor back into that. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself. Have you felt a sense that something big is shifting in the world? Have you noticed more synchronicities, spiritual downloads, or intuitive awakenings? Have you ever had memories or dreams of a past life in Lemuria? If you're listening to this, you are likely part of the awakening they spoke of. So what is the global awakening and the role of Lemurian souls? So if this is the awakening the Lemurians prophesied, what is our role in it? Lemurian souls are incarnating again. Many of those drawn to energy healing, light work, and ancient teachings are carrying Lemurian codes. We are remembering lost knowledge, spiritual practices like sound healing, sacred geometry, and intuitive energy work are re-emerging. We are shifting from fear to love. More people are questioning systems of control and choosing paths of sovereignty and spiritual alignment. Technology and spirituality are merging. Much like Atlantis before its fall, we are integrating science and consciousness in ways never seen before. So what are the signs you are a Lemurian soul? You feel an unexplainable pull towards ancient wisdom. You are naturally drawn to crystals, energy work, and vibrational healing. You are deeply connected to the ocean, water, and Earth's energy grids. You have a strong sense of purpose, but may struggle to define it in modern terms. You have dreams or visions of being in a higher vibrational ancient civilization. So ask yourself, have you felt a deep inner knowing that you are here for something bigger? Have you noticed that your intuition is getting stronger? Do you often feel homesick for a place that you can't remember? If any of this resonates, trust that you are here for a reason. Your role in this awakening is unfolding now. So how do you integrate Lemurian wisdom in modern times? The Lemurian prophecies weren't just warnings, they were guidelines for how to rise into higher consciousness. So how do we do this? How do we bring our teachings into the modern world? Here are 5 ways to embody Lemurian wisdom today. Firstly, live in alignment with nature. Spend time near water. Honor the earth and work with the natural rhythms of the planet. Second, practice vibrational mastery. Use sound healing, breath work, meditation, and energy clearing to keep your frequency high. Third, strengthen your intuition. Trust your inner guidance and practice intuitive decision making. Fourth, work with crystals and sacred symbols. Activate your energy field with Lemurian seed crystals, sacred geometry, and light codes. Fifth, focus on unity consciousness. Move beyond fear and separation. Choose love, cooperation, and collective healing. Pick one of these practices and integrate it into your daily life for 7 days. Observe how your energy shifts. Now, what's next in the world towards higher consciousness? We are at a turning point. What happens next depends on how many of us choose to awaken and embody our soul's wisdom. More activations will occur. Many people will experience past life memories, synchronicities, and soul callings. Old systems will continue to collapse as we are seeing now. We will see a shift away from control-based structures and into co-creation. Higher dimensional knowledge will become accessible. More people will unlock their intuitive gifts, including light language, energy healing, and telepathic abilities. This is the moment we have been waiting for. The Lemurians knew we would come to this crossroads, and they have left behind the codes we need to navigate it. Now it's up to us. Will we rise, or will we repeat the past? The Lemurian prophecies are not just ancient stories. They are activations. The wisdom is rising and the souls are awakening. And the time to remember is now. Now, if you want to go deeper, download my free Lemurian activation guide. It's in the show notes below. If this resonates with you, help me spread this frequency. Hit the subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. Every like, comment, and share helps this message reach more soul-led humans who are waking up and rising. Wait, there's more to this life than what I've been told. This isn't just a channel. This is a movement, a remembering, a sacred space for the ones who know deep down they came here to help anchor the new earth. Even if they didn't fully know how yet, I'm here to guide that journey, to reactivate ancient wisdom, awaken soul gifts, and remind you of the truth you've always carried inside. But I can't do it alone. If this journey stirred something ancient inside you, if it reminded you of your worth, your power, or your path, don't let it end there. Like I said, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay in the sacred vortex where healing meets truth and remembering becomes real. This is a sanctuary for the seeker, the starseed, the soul-led leader who are done playing small. And if it landed, drop a heart emoji in the comments. Share it with a soul sister or brother who needs this message. Let's ripple this frequency out into the world. Until next time, stay rooted in truth, lit up by your light. And always remember, you were never broken, just buried. And now you rise. Until next time.